We are here in Sundance, Utah, at the Sundance Resort for the Credit Suisse Private Banking USA Entrepreneur Summit. We're with Josh James, who is the CEO and co-founder of Domo and was the CEO and co-founder of Omniture. And you are kind of the poster child for this cycle of entrepreneurship, from the sense of startup to IPO. What advice do you have for others who are looking to do the same thing?
I think the biggest thing is get the right people around. And I started a couple of businesses that didn't have the right market, so you got to check the market box. You got to find something that provides value to customers, and as soon as you can find something that customers are willing to pay for, then you ride that pony all day long. And that's what we did. We found something that they were willing to pay for, and it was like the third try. We changed our business model 3 times, but once we found something that they really derive value out of, and we could see that it was actually affecting their bottom line, then that's something that you can sell all day long. So then it was just get as many salespeople as you can, and keep on doing profitable deals and build the business as fast as possible.
Josh, what are some of the things you learned along the way as you're building this high growth company?
I think probably some of the biggest things are, first, trust yourself. It takes a while. It depends on how old you are. I mean, when I was 23 and started my first one, I didn't trust myself at all. But after a few years, and after disagreeing with maybe a lot of other people who were viewing it from the outside, who you want their perspective, but you're inside, you're internal, it's your business, and you're listening to your management team. Sometimes you disagree, and you don't trust yourself enough yet to disagree and disagree, strongly and aggressively, and say, no, this is what we're doing. And then once you kind of go through that a couple times, you gain a lot of confidence that, my intuition is actually pretty decent. It'll be wrong sometimes, and if it's wrong, that's fine. We'll change. And one of my models has always been, I make mistakes faster than anyone else. And I think that's a good attitude to have. If you're going to be a startup, especially a tech startup, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and you want to learn from those. And then when you have successes, you want to remember that it might be in spite of what you did, not because of what you did. So you kind of got to learn from, just try to be, introspective and really kind of learn from all the different experiences that you have.
You had rapid growth. So what are some of the experiences you take away from that as you go forward, but also that you can share with other folks that are looking for that skyrocketing type of growth?
Yeah, I definitely felt like we were kind of right on the edge of any faster and the wheels will come off. And I think a big component of that is how quickly can you get people into your organization and maintain the culture. And we had to put rigor around our hiring processes. And one of the things that I did is I read magazines. I read magazines cover to cover, as many magazines as I get a hold of, and read about all these different stories about what the other companies were doing. At the time when I was getting my company going, it was still everything that had to do with Microsoft. How does Microsoft hire, and how does Google hire, and how does Facebook hire? And you learn all these different things about how to get great people in your organization. And then, one of the things that I learned is have a really strong culture.
Josh, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Josh James, CEO and founder of Domo, and CEO and co-founder of Omniture.